food. You can have this at this weekend, but you actually can have this every single Wednesday at St. Raymond's for their Wednesday lunches. But Dusty, have you ever thought about, who started these Wednesday lunches?
The backstory. You were kind of telling me a little bit, and so now I'm very intrigued.
You're very intrigued because one of our very own, Mary Thayer, well, her and her family, they're actually a part of that story. She joins us live from St. Raymond's. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Mary. Yes, we are live in the kitchen at St. Raymond's, and I'm here with my cousins. Yes, I'm here with my cousins. And so they are prepping for the Fall Festival that kicks off tomorrow. And the festival and these Wednesday lunches that they host, it really is a St. Louis tradition. It's a story of immigrants and a story of women with a dream, and I can't wait to share it with you. Take a look. St. Raymond's Maronite Cathedral in downtown St. Louis. Volunteers have been in the kitchen for over a century. In 1980, the Riverfront Times published this article. You see this woman right here? That's my grandmother, the original Mary Thayer, the OG, if you will. They said that St. Raymond stands as a monument to hard work and good lunches. And 44 years later, St. Louis still gathers here every Wednesday over kibbe and meat pies. An authentic Lebanese lunch on Wednesday at St. Raymond's is a St. Louis tradition. They have been at it since 1912. But how did we get here? I caught up with the elders of the church to find out. Teresa Miller's family arrived in St. Louis from Lebanon in 1911.
And then they all came here and they all talked about what they wanted to do here. Start their church, cook.
When you ask Ralph Wabi how he got involved with the church.
Yeah, I got born Lebanese and my grandparents were immigrants. So I was born into it.
And Emil Nassif, well,
I'm 98 years old. I'm the oldest one here so far.
the original Lebanese families that arrived in St. Louis converted a 4-family flat at 931 LaSalle Street into their church in 1912. In 1976, that flat transformed into what you see today at 931 Lebanon Drive. This is a story of perseverance, but it is not a story without struggle. When the original priest, Father Karam, passed away in 1944, the church went without a permanent priest for 23 years. No one thought the church would survive, but it did, because of 15 women in the church's Ladies' Society.
And they kept it going the only way they knew how. They cooked and sold their food. Look at what we have now. I'm sure those old ladies never dreamt of anything like this.
The late Bishop Shaheen, father at the time, came to St. Raymond's in 1966. He became the church's permanent priest, answering the prayers of the congregation.
And Bishop always gave the women the credit.
Roxy Rask began working for St. Raymond's and the bishop in 1967.
They started the lunches on Wednesday and Friday. And I used to pick up all the ladies and bring them down.
And oh boy, did it take off. Politicians, union members, employees of neighboring Roston Purina, and the community came out in numbers. In fact, the lunches were so popular, they had to move them from Wednesdays and Fridays to just Wednesdays.
It's like Port of St. Louis. You can be in another state, or I've had people say, well, do you know where St. Raymond's is? I say, yeah, I go there.
And when you ask people what keeps them coming back, it's that good old Lebanese hospitality.
There's a love here that goes way back. And each generation comes, we're younger, they're younger and younger.
The hope for the future is passing it on to that next generation. And no doubt, the love for the parish, hard work, and good lunches will continue.
This is St. Raymond's. And nobody can take that away.
Oh, they sure can't take that away. Denise, what do you think all those women would think if they could see what they've built today?
I think they'd be super excited to see the tradition is carrying on.
And this is the 4th generation.
It's the 3rd to 4th generation that are working here today, from, your grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, and now us, and It continues. That's all I can say. You know,
It continues. It
beautiful.
continues. And we are kicking off the Lebanese Festival.
Yes, we are.
It kicks off tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday here at the church. What can people expect?
On Friday night it's 6 to 9, and it's a limited menu. So we have more platter-style meals for Friday night. Saturday it's 12 to 10, and it's a variety of Lebanese food, but some of the foods are from Wednesday lunches, but then we have some sandwiches that are awesome and that come in for the festival. And then Sunday 11 to 5. And then there's kids booths. We have kids booths, little games for the kids, and lots of food, desserts, and then of course the Lebanese bar.
Absolutely. The Lebanese bar. It is a total party. We've got hookah. We've got kids zone.
Yes.
Lebanese dancing, music. It is going to be a blast. It always is. And it's one of my favorite memories from when I was a kid. So what are we cooking here today?
Well, today you're seeing a lot of vegetable and condiment preps. So we need lots of fresh vegetables for all our different dishes. So there you have all of our crew here who have been here all week for different things, preparing.
Amazing.
It
It's
is.
going to be such a blast. And it's 57 years of the festival, and it's a huge fundraiser for the church. Helps all this keep continue.
Yes. Sustain the church and continue on with tradition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a celebration of Lebanese love in St. Louis. Take a look at your screen for more information about the Lebanese Festival at St. Raymond's. It kicks off tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. You are not going to want to miss it. Mary and Dusty, they're eating away. You should tell us what's on there. What do they have on their tray?
You have kibia ross, that's the footballs. They look like footballs. And then you have spinach and meat pies, some hummus in the center, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then svihas, which is like an open meat pie, but it has a little kick to it.
I warned Mary
It
this
has a
morning.
little kick. I like it, but some people say it's really spicy. So if you have a sensitivity to spiciness,
Oh yeah.
Is it
just
spicy,
take a bite
Dusty?
and then let it sink in.
Mary, Dusty, what are you guys getting into?
He's getting into the spicy one.
All right, that's fantastic. Like,
He likes it. He likes
so
it.
good, so good.
He
Okay.
loves it.
I have to
See,
try
a
the
lot-
spinach and meat
yeah,
pie.
I can see that. A lot of guys like more spicier foods, you know? Yeah.
Mary, Dusty, enjoy it.
Oh my goodness, thank you both so much. This
And
is
we'll see you at the
amazing.
festival.
Woo-hoo, we'll be there. Dusty, this is honestly my favorite, like one
This
of my
is so
favorite
good.
events in St. Louis, because this food, it's unreal.
The-
So you're having the kibbe,
Just
that's the kibbe.
the flavor, and it's just an explosion. And kudos to you. How do you always eat on TV? It is one of the hardest things to do. Like, nobody sees me whenever I'm talking, and they're looking at us as we eat. But this is absolutely fantastic.
Well, especially this because you just want to eat all of it.
I would tear into all of this. And this,
Yeah.
you said it did have a little bit of heat. It absolutely does, but
Yeah.
just the flavor profile is unreal.
It's perfect. And you said that that St. Raymond's has dropped off desserts to the radio station before.
They do all these desserts up here. I
Oh.
have seen these and ate every single one of them. They're just absolutely fantastic.
I can't say it loud enough. These Wednesday lunches, this festival, delicious, delicious, delicious. And of course, the people too. I'm so glad that Mary got to share
That
a little bit
backstory
about her
was
story.
so cool.
It was very, very beautiful. I mean, and that's what it's all about, keeping this tradition alive. So be there this weekend. And